Hi there. So I said I would do another weird beer video. So this is Weird Beer Volume 7. And actually, it's not really a weird beer at all today. This one I would say it'd be sacrilegious to call this beer weird. It's a Murphy's Stout. Murphy's Imported Stout, drought style. This beer was established, this brewery, in 1856. It's since changed hands, but the Murphys, this beer originated in Ireland, in the County Cork, and actually, my good friend Jeff bought this beer for us to share on St. Patrick's Day. So it would be wrong not to pay tribute to this beer, even though it's not weird to me. It might be weird to all of you. I'm sure it will. Once again, it's another stout. This one has a widget inside. The reason they call it drought is that like they have this widget, and like as you open it, it spins around in the beer, and it creates this frothy head that's distinctive to this style of beer. Just be careful when you open it. Yeah, you hear that sound? That was the widget go inside of the can. So, once again, it's a stout. Unlike that last one, this one's dark, and this is frothy. If you can hear that water in the background, it's raining ever so slightly. It's a rainy St. Patrick's Day here in New Hampshire. Look at that, huh? Doesn't that look good? See that swirly action in there? And by right, you're supposed to let it settle. They say the proper pour is a 2-part pour. Once again, I'm not a professional, but look at that. See what's happening there? Something magical happening inside that glass right now. Now, typically, if you had this beer on tap, you would pour it about 3/4 of the way and then top it off for that frothy head. But this is going to come out perfect. Look at that. Murphy's. Sorry, Guinness. I like you too, but this is what we got. Murphy's. Murphy's Irish Stout. Yeah. Um, this beer, this stout, is more dry than some of the other ones I've done, which were like had like chocolate and coffee. Like this is the real deal. The authentic stouts of Ireland. They're driest stouts. Um, it's actually it's more. It's not. I won't call it sweet, but it's not as dry as I remember it being. I will tell you, if you go out and have this beer or any beer, it's best to drink it out of a glass for sure, because you get the nose feel, and it's just a more pleasurable experience. Like if you're drinking Bud Light out of a can and it's so cold, it's ice cold, so that's to numb your taste buds just to make it drinkable. That's not the kind of beer that I'm into. That's not weird at all. It is weird. It's weird to me that people like that. There's no flavor. You have to have it ice cold to numb your taste buds just to make it drinkable. And please don't sue me, Anheuser-Busch, if you see this video. I will drink a Bud Light. I'll drink a Budweiser. I actually like the Budweiser Platinum in the blue bottle. Those are pretty good. But this is St. Patrick's Day. I'm drinking Murphy, so deal with it. Yeah, I like Guinness too. I have a Guinness hat, but I just, I figured it wouldn't be right to drink Murphy's with a Guinness hat on, even though they're like distant cousins to each other. I'm sure like the Guinness family and the Murphys, they had to have crossed paths way back in the early 1800s, and the Murphys must have been like, you know what? We can make our own beer down here in County Cork. Glad they did. Yeah, you just can't beat a good Irish stout. Maybe that's that wee little bit of Irish in me speaking. Anyway, I hope everybody is having a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. And I will see you next time with a much weirder beer. This is almost like a prank video. This isn't weird to me. Maybe to you, it's purely subjective what constitutes a weird beer. But anyway, I would not call this a weird beer, but for the sake of my video, I will. So take care. God bless. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Slancha.
Ah, thanks. I needed that.